This is where worry turns into relief, where confusion turns into answers. This is where your family can turn to the experts for the big things and the little things. Extraordinary care is right here. UK Healthcare, the power of advanced medicine.
Girls like you aren't runners, they said. Well, I wasn't.
Let's go ahead and get some pictures of that knee, okay?
6 months, down the drain. Give up
Keep the rhythm going.
or get up?
Perfect.
Who's not a runner now?
Good, we're gonna take it
You
up.
don't have to be an elite athlete to be treated like one. UK Healthcare, orthopedic surgery, and sports medicine, the power of advanced medicine.
This is where worry turns into relief, where confusion turns into answers. This is where your family can turn to the experts for the big things and the little things. Extraordinary care is right here. UK Healthcare, the power of advanced medicine.
Girls like you aren't runners, they said. Well, I wasn't.
Let's go ahead and get some pictures of that knee, okay?
6 months, down the drain. Give up
Keep the rhythm going.
or get up?
Perfect.
Who's not a runner now?
Good, we're gonna take it
You
up.
don't have to be an elite athlete to be treated like one. UK Healthcare, orthopedic surgery, and sports medicine, the power of advanced medicine.
This is where worry turns into relief, where confusion turns into answers. This is where your family can turn to the experts for the big things and the little things. Extraordinary care is right here. UK Healthcare, the power of advanced medicine.
Girls like you aren't runners, they said. Well, I wasn't.
Let's go ahead and get some pictures of that knee, okay?
6 months, down the drain. Give up
Keep the rhythm going.
or get up?
Perfect.
Who's not a runner now?
Good, we're gonna take it
You
up.
don't have to be an elite athlete to be treated like one. UK Healthcare, orthopedic surgery, and sports medicine. The power of advanced medicine.
This is where worry turns into relief, where confusion turns into answers. This is where your family can turn to the experts for the big things and the little things. Extraordinary care is right here. UK Healthcare, the power of advanced medicine.
Girls like you aren't runners, they said. Well, I wasn't.
Let's go ahead and get some pictures of that knee, okay?
6 months, down the drain. Give up
Keep the rhythm going.
or get up?
Perfect.
Who's not a runner now?
Good, we're gonna take it
You
up.
don't have to be an elite athlete to be treated like one. UK Healthcare, orthopedic surgery, and sports medicine.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome into Richmond, Kentucky. We're here at Don Richardson Field, home of the Madison Central Indians. William Warfield here with you as we bring you baseball action once again here tonight. This time is for the 11th Region Baseball Championship. The winner will go on to play over at the brand new renovated Counterclock Stadium right there in Lexington. And then, of course, if they advance the second weekend, we're expecting it to be hosted at the University of Kentucky at Kentucky Proud Park. So, but to get there, you got to get past this game. It's Great Cross and Lexington Catholic. These two teams, they have met in the past back on April 15th. As a matter of fact, Lexington Catholic won that game 9-2. And Great Cross and looking for a little revenge tonight. And wouldn't it be revenge in a big way if they were able to upset Lexington Catholic tonight and advance to the state tournament? Great Crossing coming into the ball game 24-12 on the season, led by head coach Greg Stanton. And, of course, they're out of the 41st district. Lexington Catholic 28-9 under head coach Scott Downs out of the 43rd district. So, again, to set this whole thing up, we're expecting the first pitch about 7 o'clock tonight. So we still got about 17 minutes. They're putting some final touches on the field here, and teams will start doing their warm-ups here shortly. So we will bring you all the game live here from Mr. Don Richardson Field. Again, we're right here in Richmond, Kentucky at Madison Central High School. Beautiful field, by the way, as you guys can kind of see out there, you know, where we're at in our broadcast position. Not really a whole bunch of places to put the cameras and hook up the trailer and all that to give you the big Major League Baseball type coverage, but we'll do our best here tonight for you. Again, 11th Region Championship, it's on the line. We're going to have it coming up next. Tonight's game being broadcast to you guys as, you know, just our commitment to Lexington Catholic, and we appreciate all they do for us over there, and, of course, for the great Crossing fans as well. So tonight's game is being broadcast and presented to you by UK Sports Medicine and Mingua Beef Jerky, the official game day snack of Prep Spin. And, of course, UK Sports Medicine, the official sports injury medicine provider of Prep Spin as well. Gary Ball was going to be here with me tonight. He had an engagement in Louisville that he had to get to, though. Miss Bridget DeVries, newly elected Hall of Fame member for the state of Kentucky's athletic deal. So congratulations to her, and I'll get you the official name of that here in just a second. Let me pull up. I believe it's the Louisville Hall of Fame is what she was able to get into. Let me see if I can pull that up, get you the correct info on that. But it was certainly a great honor. Yeah, so she was inducted into the Kentucky Sports Hall of Fame. Yeah, so that's a big deal. That's the whole state right there, the Kentucky Sports Hall of Fame. KHSA put out a note here on social media. It says, we congratulate former Commissioner DeVries on her selection. She was the first female commissioner of the KHSA and the fifth nationally to head a state high school athletic association. DeVries joined the association as assistant commissioner in 1979 and was named the KHSA sixth commissioner in 2002. She spent more than 30 years advocating for increased sports opportunities for gender equality throughout Kentucky, including her proactive role in emphasizing Title IX education for schools. That's big time. A former member of the NFHS Board of Directors, she received the NFHS citation in 1999, and her contributions to sports and activities was she was also named the 2016 Sue Feimster Trailblazer Award winner by UK for her long-time work. She is a member of the UK Swimming and Diving Hall of Fame as well, and the Doll Hairs KHSA Hall of Fame. And it goes on to say, this is truly deserved, said Commissioner Julian Tackett. Long before there were people talking the talk and taking all the credit today, Bridget was walking the walk and advocating for students, but particularly female student athletes. An outstanding selection for the Hall of Fame in the state of Kentucky. So congratulations to Miss DeVries, and we look forward to catching up with her hopefully next week. The umpires coming into the field right now, and they're playing Bad Boys over the Cops theme song over the stadium here, and umpires are behind the plate is Scott Allison, Jason Brockman in the field, Chris Minter in the field, and Brent Radley also in the field tonight, the umpire crew here in this one. All right, I'm going to take a break. I know you've seen the commercials quite a few times already, but we still got to play them some more for you. And we'll be right back here from Richmond. Thanks, everybody.
The power of advanced medicine.
This is where worry turns into relief, where confusion turns into answers. This is where your family can turn to the experts for the big things and the little things. Extraordinary care is right here. UK Healthcare, the power of advanced medicine.
Girls like you aren't runners, they said. Well, I wasn't.
Let's go ahead and get some pictures of that knee, okay?
6 months, down the drain. Give up
Keep the rhythm going.
or get up?
Perfect.
Who's not a runner now?
Good, we're gonna take it
You
up.
don't have to be an elite athlete to be treated like one. UK Healthcare, Orthopedic Surgery, and Sports Medicine. The power of advanced medicine.
This is where worry turns into relief, where confusion turns into answers. This is where your family can turn to the experts for the big things and the little things. Extraordinary care is right here. UK Healthcare, the power of advanced medicine.
Hitting 6, playing second base, number 8, Matt Lacey. Hitting 7, playing third base, number 14, Chase Coulter. Batting 8, playing first base, number 23, Ben Lacey. And batting 9, playing shortstop, number 1, Britton Alcorn. On the mound for the Warhawks, number 7, Dylan Jarvis. The Warhawks are coached by Greg Stratton. And now the starting lineup for the Knights of Lexington Catholic High School. Leading off, playing center field, number 15, Griff Cameron. Batting second, behind the plate, number 2, Owen Jenkins. Batting third, playing left field, number 3, Harrison Tide. Batting cleanup, playing first base, number 1, Zach Gregalis. Batting fifth, playing shortstop, number 23, Max DeGraff. Hitting 6, playing right field, number 19, Zach Reagan. Hitting 7th, playing third base, number 11, Max Daughtery. Batting 8th, the DH, number 26, Cody Decker. And batting 9th, playing second base, number 5, Jackson Wassick. The pitcher tonight, number 6, Brody Rogers. The Knights are coached by head coach Scott Downs. And ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would you please rise, and gentlemen, remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, you guys heard your starting lineups there from the public address announcer here at Madison Central High School, the site of the 11th Region Baseball Tournament.
In the field, Britt Bradley, Chris Minner,
Lexington Catholic, the home team on the scoreboard.
Scott Allison.
Looks like Brody Rogers is going to be the starting pitcher tonight for Lexington Catholic. Brody Rogers. Jenkins going to be behind the plate. Gregales over there at first base. Wasick is the second baseman. DeGraff over at shortstop. Doherty, the third baseman, from left to right. Out in the outfield, Tybe is going to be in left field. Cameron in center field. And Reagan over in right field. Again, the Knights coming into the ball game at 28-9 overall under head coach Scott Downs. I believe it's his second season leading Lexington Catholic. Great Crossing is 24-12 on the season. Greg Stanton, the head coach. They're out of the 41st district. Now, these two teams, they did meet back on April 15th. And if you joined me before the game tonight, you heard me say that as well. But on April 15th, both of these teams met. Lexington Catholic ended up winning that game 9-2. So the Knights with a victory already against Great Crossing. But Great Crossing has been hot as of late. Dustin Hoffman going to lead things off, followed by Zach Morris and Nate Atkins. So here we go. Baseball for the 11th Region Championship. And Rogers going through the signs here with Jenkins. Jenkins will set up on the outside of the plate. The first pitch, missing a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. That first pitch recorded at 6:57 p.m. 6:57 first pitch. So a little ahead of the schedule. That pitch, a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Not much we can do about the camera angles. That pitch on the outside edge for a strike. Rogers working quickly. That pitch in the dirt. The count, 3 balls, 1 strike. We just got started here. Top of the first inning of play. Lexington Catholic in the field. Great Crossing at the plate. That's Dustin Hoffman, who wears that number 40 jersey. Here's the pitch from Rogers. This one lifted foul. Giving chase over there is Gregales, and Gregales will haul it in. So 1 up, 1 down for Rogers. Gregales making the play over at first base in foul territory.
Now batting the catcher, number 12, Zach Morris.
Zach Morris, you heard about this young man who wears that number 12 jersey. He's got a little pop in the bat. He's been hot of late. So Morris taking on Brody Rogers. Rogers working from the right field side of the rubber. Big lefty. That pitch. A ball, 1 ball, no strikes. 1 down. Hoffman popped out to Gregales over in foul territory over at first base. That pitch. That one in there. 1-1 now the count. Rogers pitch. That went on the inside corner for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. That one just off the plate. That'll even up the count at 2-2 to Zach Morris. That pitch upstairs, the count now full at 3-2. Rogers. That one fouled. Hit solid down on the ground, down on the third base side. It went up against the fence out there and carried over into the outfield. Ty will pick it up and throw it back in. Morris battling here, still full count, 3-2, 1 out. Morris, the second batter for great crossing. Fouls this one off, staying alive. Big crowd here at the Don. All the way, standing all the way down the third baseline on that fence going down through there as Morris fouls that one off again. And then the stands are packed here at Madison Central. Both of these fan bases have showed out for their teams. Rogers is this one. Morris lifts out into right field, giving chase over there, and making the catch is Rayan. So 2 down. That was a long fly ball. Rayan covered a lot of ground to get over to it. Was able to make the play in right field. Something that we're not going to be able to see on the camera here due to how it's all set up over here. But I even had to get out of my seat and saw where that one was at. And that was a good catch over there in right field by Rayan. Here's Nate Atkins. And Atkins, first offering a ball. 2 down. Brody Rogers. That pitch outside edge for a strike. Rogers liking these corners. That one upstairs. Jenkins, transfer that came in over from Lafayette, has been big time for Lexington Catholic behind the plate. Rogers. This ball lifted foul. Gregales giving chase. It will make its way out of play and unplayable for any of them. Is Rayan and Gregales and even Wasik in on the chase over there. Mingua Beef Jerky, the official game day snack, a prep spin, and that right there is a Mingua strikeout as Nate Atkins sets down a fastball there up high by Brody Rogers. And that's the first Mingua strikeout of the game. We'll be right back, folks, with the bottom of the first here in Richmond.
Girls like you aren't runners, they said. Well, I wasn't.
Let's go ahead and get some pictures of that knee, okay?
6 months, down the drain. Give up
Keep the rhythm going.
or get up?
Perfect.
Who's not a runner now?
Good, we're gonna take it
You
up.
don't have to be an elite athlete to be treated like one. UK Healthcare, Orthopedic Surgery, and Sports Medicine. The power of advanced medicine.
Back here in Richmond, Kentucky. Not really back. I mean, we never really left you. We just took you to commercial was all. But Brody Rogers working good over there. He got 2 to pop out and then struck out Nate Atkins to retire the side. No runs across the plate there for a great crossing. So here we are going into the bottom of the first. Lexington Catholic coming up to the plate. It's going to be Cameron, Jenkins, and Todd due up. So Cameron going to dig in from the left side. Griffin Cameron looking at the pitch upstairs, a ball, 1 ball, no strike. As Aylin Jarvis, the pitcher, starting pitcher there for Great Crossing. I'll give you the defense after this pitch. This one fouled out of play, 1-1 the count. So, as I mentioned, Jarvis, the pitcher, Morris is behind the plate, Ben Lacey over on first base, Matt Lacey, the second baseman, Brenton Alcorn, he's going to be the shortstop. Coulter is the third baseman, Hoffman in left field, Mullins in center field, and Molinix over in right field. This ball hit over to the second baseman, Lacey, Matt Lacey over to Ben Lacey for the out. One up, one down. And that'll bring up Jenkins to the plate.
Number 2, Owen Jenkins.
Owen Jenkins, I mentioned earlier, he transferred in from Lafayette. He was a star at Lafayette as a freshman and now a star at Lexington Catholic as well. This ball popped up. Left center field, giving chase. The center fielder, Mullins, will catch it. So Mullins able to make the play in the outfield. High fly ball. Kept carrying, kept slicing towards center. And Mullins makes the play. So Tybee now stepping up. Tybee, senior there for Lexington Catholic. Digging in from the right side. Here's the Jarvis offering. That one a breaking ball outside corner for a strike. No balls, a strike. 2 down. Ground out and a fly out so far here from Jarvis. Tied back in. Jarvis delivers. That pitch upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. They've got the lights on here at the Don. 310 down the left field line. Left center is 350. Center field, it looks like 3. Was it 360? I want to say it's 360 in center field, which is a short center field if so. And then down the right field line, 320. That's ball 4 to Tybee. So he's aboard. The first base runner of the night belongs to Lexington Catholic, and here's Gregales.
Now batting number 1, Zach Gregales.
Zach Gregales. Wears that number 1 jersey. His brother was a good catcher, really good catcher for Lexington Catholic back when he played. And Zach picking up kind of where his brother left off, that number 4 spot, cleanup hitter, but playing first base for the Knights. Jarvis checking the runner over his shoulder, delivers to the plate. This ball sliced foul out of play. Over the Knights dugout. 0-2 the count here to Gregales. Tybee getting a good lead over there at first base. Jarvis checking him. Delivers to the plate. This one upstairs. Almost as if it was a pitch out. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Wish I could give you guys a better video feed than that, but it's tough the way that it's set up over here. This ball, chopper down the first baseline, foul. Scoreless here in the bottom of the first. Lexington Catholic with a base runner on, but they do have 2 outs, and at the plate, Gregales, he's got a 1-2 count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Elin Jarvis trying to pitch his team to an 11th region championship. So is Brody Rogers for Lexington Catholic. Could be a pitcher's duel here tonight. Big swing, big miss. And so the Knights will strand 1 on the bags. That was Tybee over there who drew a walk. It was a ground out, a fly out, and a strikeout to end the side. And that'll do for the first inning of play. We're going to head to the top of the second. Great crossing. They'll be sending up Mullins, and Lacey. Matt Lacey up to the plate when we return.
This is where worry turns into relief, where confusion turns into answers. This is where your family can turn to the experts for the big things and the little things. Extraordinary care is right here. UK Healthcare, the power of advanced medicine.
Girls like you aren't runners, they said. Well, I wasn't.
Let's go ahead and get some pictures of that knee, okay?
6 months, down the drain. Give up
Keep the rhythm going.
or get up.
Perfect.
Who's
Back here live at Madison Central, and Molinex sees the first pitch, hits it out to the warning track, and he will have a triple. Molinex a triple to lead this one off here in the top of the second. Top of the second is brought to you by our good friends over there at Kentucky Nebs. Kentucky Nebs for all your nebulizer products. Give them a call. Kentucky Nebs, we appreciate all their support here on the network. Micah Mullins. He's going to drill the ball out to right center. Coming in and making the plays, Rainian. The tag to the plate, and the throw is late. So an RBI for Mullins getting the job done. And so great crossing on the board first here in this one. Put one up on the board for great crossing. 1-0 here in the top of the second. Mullins hit a triple. Mullins hammered the ball out to right center, but Ray unable to make the catch, but the throw in just a tad too late. Matt Lacey at the plate. One down. Matt Lacey digging in again here from the left side. This pitch right back where it came from, straight up the middle. And so Matt Lacey with a base hit. And now Chase Coulter going to dig in. Coulter wearing number 14 on his jersey.
Now batting number 14, Chase Coulter.
There's a check over at first. Gregales applied the tag, but back in time was Matt Lacey. Chase Coulter at the plate. This ball drilled foul over into the football stadium. He straightens that out, and that's extra bases possibly. Coulter digging back in. He's got a count of 0-1 to him. Rogers on the mound for Lexington Catholic. This ball hit hard down the third baseline, foul. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. Great crossing on top, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Coulter down on strikes.
Now batting number 23, Ben Lacey.
Top of the second inning of play here in Richmond. Ben Lacey at the plate, 2 down. Runner on first. That's Matt Lacey over at first base. This ball, a base hit. It'll make its way out to left field. Tide will get it off the ground, throw it back into the graph. But another base hit. So the Lacey brothers with 2 base hits tonight, 1 each. And here's Alcorn to the plate.
Now batting number 1, Britton Alcorn.
Britton Alcorn. He'll dig in from that left side. Knights trying to get out of a jam here. They got runners on first and second. Alcorn at the plate, the last hitter in the lineup. Pitch to the plate, a strike. Rogers throwing in the mid-80s. Swing and a miss. He took a lot off of that one, Alcorn. Now he's ahead, 0-2. Great crossing on top, 1-0. Top of the second, top of the second. Make sure I had that right. Swing and a miss, and strike 3. So Rogers able to get out of a jam. He does let 1 run across the plate, 2 stranded on the bags. And a good inning, though, for great crossing as they do take the lead, 1-0. But got some power coming up to the plate for Lexington Catholic. DeGraff, Rayan, and Doherty due up when we return.
This is where worry turns into relief, where confusion turns into answers. This is where your family can turn to the experts for the big things and the little things. Extraordinary care is right here. UK Healthcare, the power of advanced medicine.
All right, we head to the bottom of the second inning of play here in Richmond, Kentucky, the Don Richardson Field. And Max DeGraff, who has committed to the University of Kentucky to play football, is going to dig in. He's going to be the kicker slash one of the receivers maybe. This ball popped up. Giving chase over there is their first baseman, Ben Lacey. Foul out of play, unplayable. If you hear me pause in the call, it's because I can't see the ball. DeGraff going to dig back in. Going one-on-one here with Aylin Jarvis. Jarvis going through his signs. He's got that mitt that was covering his face there. Big swing and a miss there by DeGraff. So DeGraff in the hole now, 0-2. Jarvis, a righty. Took a lot off of that. DeGraff sets down on strikes. That's the second strikeout of the night for Jarvis. And Rayan now going to dig in.
Now batting number 19, Zach Rayan.
Zach Rayan. Zach lifts this one out to center field. Mullins camps out underneath of it and makes the play. So Doherty going to step up. 2 up, 2 down for the Lexington Catholic here in the bottom of 2. Great crossing with a 1-0 lead.
Now batting number 11, Max Doherty.
Max Doherty. Jarvis completely covers his face on his delivery. That ball fouled. It was a bunt attempt by Doherty. Pulled it back last second, but it ricochets off the bat, a foul ball. No balls, 1 strike to count. Doherty going to step back out of the batter's box. That pitch in there for a strike, 0-2 the count. Clark's Pump and Shop, we appreciate all they do for us here on the network. Return, refresh, refuel over there at Clark's Pump and Shop. They're building a brand new store. Well, let me tell you about the store on Clay's Mill. First of all, it's right there, conveniently located, just past the Burger King over there. This one hit out to right field and caught by Molinix. That was a tough play. Molinix backtracking, but able to haul in the catch. But Clark's Pump and Shop also building a brand new store on Nicholasville Road. And we can't wait to go there and fuel up. And, of course, refresh as well with all the great drinks and all the great things that they've got at Clark's Pump and Shop. All right, so that's going to do it for Lexington Catholic there in the second inning of play. We're going to go to the top of the third. Great crossing, trying to add some insurance runs to the plate. And can they do it? We'll see when we return.
Girls like you aren't runners, they said. Well, I wasn't.
Let's go ahead and get some pictures of that knee, okay?
6 months, down the drain. Give up
Keep the rhythm going.
or get up?
Perfect.
Who's not a runner now?
Good, we're gonna take it
You
up.
don't have to be an elite athlete to be treated like one. UK Healthcare, Orthopedic Surgery, and Sports Medicine. The power.
Dustin Hoffman fouls off the first offering from Brody Rogers. Out of play, 0-1 to count. UK Sports Medicine and UK Healthcare, we appreciate all their support here on the network. Could not do it without you guys. Thank you so much. Ken's Auto over there in Paris, Kentucky. Ken's Autos, if you're looking for your next new used vehicle, truck, car, SUV, whatever you want, looking for, they've got it, Jeeps, everything. This ball out to center field, it will drop. And Cameron may have been able to catch it had he dove for the ball. But it's about 2 feet in front of him. It
Now
drops.
batting number 12, Zach
So
Morris.
a base hit for Hoffman, and here's Zach Morris up to the plate. We We are here in the top of the third inning of play. Great crossing on top, 1-0. They got that run because Mullenix hit a triple, and then Mullins batted them in on the RBI fly ball. This ball bunt to move the runner. It is a successful sacrifice. And so the runner now at second base, Morris out. Good play there by Rogers over to Gregales for the out. And so 1-3 put out if you're keeping score at home. And Nate Atkins going to step up to the plate.
Number 34, Nate Atkins.
Atkins struck out his first at bat. So here he is with a second plate appearance against Brody Rogers. See what he can do. He's wearing that 34 jersey. The pitch. Atkins back in there. Rogers taking his time now, checking the runner. Big hack, foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. We'll get some new baseballs here for the home plate umpire, Scott Allison. Head crew chief tonight. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Nate Atkins this time hits the ball to the outfield, and it does get down to Cameron, who makes the catch. It stayed up there for a while. Cameron makes the play, tosses in. The runners do not advance, so a long fly ball. Cameron's arm on the relay back into the graph prevented them from advancing. So Mullenix hit the ball hard his first at bat, that triple I was telling you about, back up to the plate. 2 down here for the Warhawks of Great Crossing. But there is a runner in scoring position. And pitch to Mullenix, a strike. Appreciate you guys tuning in, no matter where you may be watching from. Kind of just put it out here as kind of, you call it bonus coverage. It's not our best stuff, right? But, of course, for the state tournament, you guys will be treated to the Major League Baseball type broadcast feel, as we plan to have multiple cameras, not only for baseball, but also softball. This ball, high fly ball out to center field. Cameron camping out, makes the play. That'll do it for Great Crossing. They leave 1 on the bag. No runs across the plate there in the top of the third. We'll head to the bottom of the third. Lexington Catholic coming up to the plate. When we return, looks like we're going to have Decker, Wasick, and Rogers due up. Decker, Wasick, and Rogers when we return.
This is where worry turns into relief, where confusion turns into answers. This is where your family can turn to the experts for the big things and the little things. Extraordinary care is right here. UK Healthcare, the power of advanced medicine.
Bottom of the third inning of play here in Richmond, Kentucky. 11th Region Championship on the line here today. First pitch, a strike in there to Decker. You got Decker, Wasick, and Rogers due up here for the Knights. Lexington Catholic and Great Crossing in softball right now going to extra innings, all tied up 2-2. And these two schools battling for 11th Region Baseball and 11th Region Softball Championship tonight. One ball, one strike to count here to Decker. Decker fouls this one out of play. Again, big crowd here tonight to watch baseball. A lot of fans. Decker back in the hole, though, 1-2. Jarvis, this one fouled down the third base line. The third base coach there for Lexington Catholic trying to make the play on it, but ricochets off the hands. Of course, he's not having, doesn't have a glove on over there, but ricochets off the hands nonetheless. I want to thank Hallway Feeds for all they do for us on the network. Hallway Feeds. They feed thoroughbreds and all the show horses. This ball fly out to left field. Hoffman able to get underneath of it and make the play. So Decker retired. And Wasick.
Now batting number 5, Jackson Wasick.
Jackson, the star quarterback for Lexington Catholic's football team. Well, they're going to have a good season coming up, I think. So Wasick going to dig in here from the right side for Lexington Catholic. Straight out of Versailles, Jackson Wasick. This pitch in the dirt. One ball, no strikes to count. Jackson is our Mingua Beef Jerky protein performer tonight. See if he can deliver. One ball, no strike to count. This ball lifted high on the infield. The third baseman calling for it. Coulter makes the play. So Wasick flies out to third base, and Rogers will step up. Oh, excuse me, Cameron. Rogers not batting, he is pitching. So Cameron, we're back to the top of the lineup here for Lexington Catholic now. I thought I wrote down one too many there. They usually list them 1 through 11, or 1 through 10, excuse me, on the roster, but the last one usually doesn't bat. So Cameron takes the first pitch, a strike. He grounded out his first at bat. No balls, one strike. And pitch downstairs a ball. Guys up here gave me some watermelon before the game tonight. Pretty good. Pretty good. Bottom of the third inning of play. Cameron, left-handed hitter. And this one sliced foul out of play over the Catholic dugout. Got the news crews here tonight, and a lot of media here surrounding. Of course, Jared Peck with the Herald Leader. Saw him out there tonight. A beautiful field here. I think just the press box is in the wrong spot. This one on the ground. Second baseman Matt Lacey throws over to Ben Lacey for the out. And so the Knights are retired there in the third inning. And we're going to head to the fourth inning of play. Top of four coming up next. Mullins, Lacey, and Coulter due up for the War Eagles when we return.
Girls like you aren't runners, they said. Well, I wasn't.
Let's go ahead and get some pictures of that knee, okay?
6 months, down the drain. Give up
Keep the rhythm going.
or get up?
Perfect.
Who's not a runner now?
Good, we're gonna take it
You
up.
don't have to be an elite athlete to be treated like one. UK Healthcare, Orthopedic Surgery, and Sports Medicine. The power of advanced medicine.
Ken's Autos over in Paris, Kentucky. I was getting ready to say Versailles because I was thinking Jackson Washington. Over in Paris, Kentucky. It's worth the drive over there to Paris for a great deal on your next used vehicle. Go see my good friend Ronnie Perry. He's going to take care of you over there. And make sure you tell him the King of Stream sent you for a test drive. They've got an excellent selection on the lot. I mean, I've seen some of the, you drive on New Circle. I'm not calling out any specific car lots, but I've seen quite a few on New Circle riding around. And tell you, they just don't have the selection that the guys over there at Ken's Autos do, and the quality. That's the other big thing, is the quality of selection. Go to Ken's Autos over in Paris, worth a drive. Tell them we sent you from Prep Spin, and get yourself a new used vehicle. And Ronnie Perry's the guy to talk to. Second offering here to Mullins. 1-1 the count. The third offering just missing. 2 balls, 1 strike. Mullins, Lacey, and Coulter due up here. Two balls, 2 strikes to count. Back-to-back foul out of play here. Mullins fouls this one out of play. He's taking some hacks up there. You hear the ping off the bat. Michael Mullins wearing that number 17 on his jersey. The Warhawks. I said War Eagles before we left. I was thinking Dave Nurnberg, who's a big War Eagle fan. I was thinking about him, I guess, with Auburn University. But here's the 2-2. This one drilled back to the pitcher and into center field. And I tell you, Rogers lucky he got out of the way. That was a very, very hard hit ball back to him. Matt Lacey, that bat right there was just explosive off the swing of Mullins. Matt Lacey digging in. Jarvis has not allowed a hit tonight, only walked a guy. And then Rogers has allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits in the game. But the score remains 1-0. Nobody out, though, here in the top of the 4th. This ball lifted out to the outfield. And, I'm sorry, not the outfield, the infield. And then, of course, Wasick makes a play at second base. Hard to see. I've got a fire extinguisher in a window that's got nothing but wood in my way looking out towards second base. Shortstop made the out there for Lexington Catholic. That was DeGraff on the play over to Wasick. So this ball out to center field, caught by Cameron. And so here's Ben Lacey to the plate.
Now batting number 23, Ben Lacey.
Warhawks with a runner on first base. Lacey at the plate. He had a base hit his last at bat. He's coming up to some Justin Timberlake walk-up music. Kind of odd. This ball fouled out of play. Lacey in the hole 0-1. 2 outs here in this top of 4. A pitch downstairs, a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Let me see if I can get an update on the softball game. Carolyn Makakis is covering that game over there for the Herald Leader, so I'll see if she's tweeted anything lately. And looks like she hasn't. Actually, yes, she did. Great Crossan has won 3-2 in 8 innings. Great Crossan softball over Lexington Catholic. This ball, a base hit into left field. So Lacey with a 2-for-2 night, and that's going to bring up Alcorn to the plate again. Alcorn struck out his first at bat. So Great Crossan softball going to the state tournament. Baseball trying to hold on to do the same. Lexington Catholic baseball trying to answer back, though. It starts with their defense. One ball, no strikes. Again, 2 down. Brody Rogers on the hump tonight for Lexington Catholic. That pitch in there, a strike. One and one the count. This ball lifted out to left field. Tybe makes the catch, and that will retire the side there in the top of the 4th. So we're going to head to the bottom of the 4th. Lexington Catholic needing a run here. See if they can do it when we come back. All right, we're back here, bottom of the fourth inning of play at Richmond, Kentucky, Madison Central High School. Beautiful baseball field. As I've mentioned that, they got the green padding out there all over the wall. Just very, very nice baseball field. And just need a new press box. So with some air. This one over to the third baseman, picks up, fires over to first. So one up, one down for Lexington Catholic. That was Coulter firing over to Lacey for the out. And so Jenkins retired, and that'll bring up to the plate Tide.
Now batting number 3, Harrison Tide.
Harrison mentioned he's a senior. He had a senior day signing the other day that we broadcast on the network. They had 18 seniors sign to go on to play college. That's amazing. That one in the dirt. That was the spring sports edition. Just amazing. Well, they had a couple basketball players in on that too. Well, one basketball player. This ball drilled, almost caught a camera guy. I don't know what camera dude that is over there or what news, but I think that's Brian Milam over there. Milam almost got it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One down, the bottom of the fourth inning of play. 11th Region Championship on the line. This ball drilled out to the gap, it's going to appear. And on the warning track with a nice catch out there is going to be Mullins. He had a lot of ground to cover. Reached up on the warning track, makes the catch. A hard play out there. Made it look kind of easy, though. There's Gregales. The ball was drilled out there. I thought it was going to get down in the gap and would have been extra bases for Tide, but Mullins got over there quick to make the play. 1 ball, no strike to count, 2 down. Zach Gregales at the plate. Jarvis continues to have his big game on the hump tonight. Has not allowed a hit yet. Got timeout called here. Just an exchange of the baseball. It might have came from the Catholic dugout over there saying, give it a new ball. This ball hit to the second baseman, dives for it, picks up, tries to make the play, but Gregales going to be safe on first. So Lexington Catholic able to get a base hit, the first one of the night for the Knights. Matt Lacey gave it a great effort over at second base. Picked up and on the roll. Dove to the ball, got it. As he was trying to come up, took a roll on the ground, trying to throw it to first base, and the throw goes wild. But the pitcher, Jarvis, backing it up over there, so no harm, no foul, just a base hit. And that's the first of the night for the Knights. See if they get some going. Is DeGraff now up to the plate for Lexington Catholic. DeGraff looks at the first pitch in there, a strike at the waist, right down Main Street. Gallus getting a big lead over at first. Second runner tonight on the pads for Lexington Catholic. There was a walk in the game by Jarvis, but Gregales able to get the first hit of the game for the Knights. 1-1 the count, 2 down, bottom of the fourth. Max DeGraff going to UK to play football. Going to be a kicker and punter, I guess. A little bit of both. And quite frankly, he could play a lot of places if he wanted to. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count as DeGraff found that last offering out of play. Sun starting to set over here at Madison Central. Getting lower in the sky. DeGraff lifts this one out to right field, going back over there, just Mullenix. And he will make the play just in front of the warning track. So a long fly ball out to right field by DeGraff. The ball carries well here. Lexington Catholic just hasn't been able to get a real good square shot on the ball yet. They've had a lot of opposite field stuff. But credit that to Jarvis. Throwing a gem tonight. All right, we're going to head to the top of the 5th. Great crossing coming up to the plate when we return. Do want to thank, again, Mingua Beef Jerky, the official game day snack of Prep Spin. I want to thank Kentucky Nebs. We appreciate all their support here on the network. Clark's Pump and Shop, thank you. Could not do it without you guys. UK Sports Medicine, the official sports medicine injury provider of Prep Spin. You guys are awesome. And, of course, as I mentioned, Mingua Beef Jerky and Curtis Mackley and Holly Mackley and the whole Mackley family and Mingua family over there. We are who we are because of you guys. And we just, honestly, I mean, and you guys know it, we could not be Prep Spin without you all. You all have supported us in many, many ways. And we just want you guys to know we truly appreciate you all and love you for all you do for us. We're going to have a new pitcher in the lineup for Lexington Catholic. And let's see if I can figure out who that's going to be. It's going to be Bowles in the game. So Lexington Catholic going to go to Bowles.
Number 40, Dustin Hoffman.
And we're back here to Dustin Hoffman, the left fielder for Great Crossing, who will now see his 3rd plate appearance of the evening. He's got a fly out and a base hit tonight. A pitch in there for a strike. Bowles, another one of Lexington Catholic's really good pitchers, coming in to help out. And a pitch. A strike. 1-1 to count. Dustin Hoffman, and then you got Zach Morris and Nate Atkins due up. Hoffman lifts this one out to right field, giving chase over there. Wasick makes a great play. A basket-type catch by Jackson Wasick. Makes the play. Laser Lance, if he's watching, he would be proud of that, although we couldn't get you the camera angle on it. But Wasick made a nice play, and he ran pretty much to the corner of the outfield to make that play. That's the kind of effort you need to win these type of ball games. So there's Zach Morris up there. What a play by Wasick. Just fair warning, the camera might pause there for a minute. We're going to try to get some more light in there on it for you. Had to result to using a single webcam type camera tonight because of how we're set up over here. Couldn't get the trailer in back here to the slot, so otherwise we would have had a few cameras going. This one fouled out of play. Top of the 5th, 1 down. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count here to Morris. Morris tonight flying out to right field and had a sacrifice bunt to move the runner up. This one back up the middle. DeGraff over there with it, makes a great play. Good stretch over there at first base by Gregales. The call is out. A bang-bang play over there at first. Gregales got ran over a little bit on the stretch. But DeGraff picks up the ball behind second base, covering a lot of ground from shortstop, and made that look easy. Gregales would tell you different. He felt the impact of the young man running down first on that. And when you're stretching like that, that does hurt. 2 down here in the top of the 5th. Nate Atkins is your batter. Struck out tonight and flat out to center field. This ball fouled out of play, and Bowles now ahead in the count, 0-2. Brady Bowles. Timeout called here at the plate. Big swing and a miss, and Bowles sets down. Sets down his man there. Big out there for Lexington Catholic. Nate Atkins down on strikes. And so we head to the bottom of the 5th. 1-0, Great Crossing with the lead.
This is where worry turns into relief, where confusion turns into answers. This is where your family can turn to the experts for the big things and the little things. Extraordinary care is right here. UK Healthcare, the power of advanced medicine.
Rayan going to lead things off here for Lexington Catholic. Rayan, Doherty, and Decker do up for Lexington Catholic as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning of play. Story tonight is Jarvis. Aylin Jarvis out there for Great Crossing has allowed only 1 hit this evening. First offering in there to Rayan. A ball, 1 ball, no strike to count. Great Crossing, as you see there on your scoreboard, up 1-0. Excuse me. Jarvis working quick. This one fouled, popped up high. First baseman giving chase over there. Lacey. Lacey does make the play. So Lacey making the play in foul territory. And Doherty coming up to the plate. Special Olympics coming here to Madison County Friday, June 2nd is the opening ceremonies for it. And they got, of course, on the 2nd, the completion for the following will begin after opening ceremonies. The Unified BOCE competition, which is intramural fields off Van Hoos Drive here in Richmond, and then track events as well. They got the 5K going on, the 1,500 meters, the 100 meters, wheelchair race and relay events over there at Tom Sawyer's track. And then Saturday, June 3rd, a whole day of activities. That's the Special Olympics right here. The Summer Games going to be hosted here in Madison County. Congratulations to those guys for being able to be the host of it again. It all starts on the 2nd of June. 1 ball, no strike to count. My buddy Michael Higginbotham asked me to relay that message. I was working down in South Carolina with Miss Debbie Antonelli. We raised a lot of money for Special Olympics. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Over 200,000 raised this year. Very proud of that, and she will be getting close to $1 million. And so being getting close to $1 million over the last 4 years, which is phenomenal. If you're adding it all up of what has been raised over the years. Strikeout, though. Doherty down on strikes. Here's Decker to the plate. 2 down here in this bottom of the 5th. Great crossing. The softball team is heading to the state. This one right back up the middle. Another base hit for Lexington Catholic. Decker didn't like me saying that, I don't think, because he hit that with a vengeance right up the middle. And now here's Wasik to the plate. So Wasik going to dig in.
Now batting number 5, Jackson Wasik.
Jackson popped up to the 3rd baseman his last at bat, his only at bat. Wasik wiggling his bat there. The Jackson wand there, because he got Laser Lance as his brother, which was a fine athlete for Lexington Catholic football. And Jackson waving the magic wand here in the batter's box from the right side. No balls, 1 strike to count. It's all about timing. I did it too when I played baseball. No pitch, a ball. Oh, actually they called it a strike, my bad. 0-2, that hit the outside corner according to the umpire. Scott Allison behind the plate. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Runner on second for Lexington Catholic, or excuse me, on first for Lexington Catholic. That pitch upstairs, and Morris came out of his catching position in a hurry and faked a throw down the first. So again, you got a runner on first for Lexington Catholic, 2 down. The count at the plate, 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Wasik. Jarvis comes set, checks the runner over his shoulder, turns and does not fire. Just turns and looks over there real quick. Bottom of the 5th inning of play. They play 7, unless, of course, they're tied. Then we go into extras, but that pitch downstairs. Jarvis thought he had Wasik, but Wasik with a good eye at the plate. It certainly was a low pitch and outside, just off the plate a little bit. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. 2s are wild. Jarvis again checking the runner. Delivers to the plate. Wasik pops this one up. 3rd baseman again calling for it. It's going to be a tough play. First baseman comes in, Ben Lacey, and makes the catch. Coulter was calling for it until the very last second. Ben Lacey said, "I've got it." Took the catch there away from Coulter to end the side. And so Wasik pops out to first base this time. And that's going to do it for Lexington Catholic in the 5th inning of play. No runs cross the plate. They leave 1 on the bags. We're headed to the top of the 6th. Great crossing, trying to add some insurance runs to their 1-0 lead.
Girls like you aren't runners, they said. Well, I wasn't.
Let's go ahead and get some pictures of that knee, okay?
6 months, down the drain. Give up
Keep the rhythm going.
or get up?
Perfect.
Who's not a runner now?
Good, we're gonna take it
You
up.
don't have to be an elite athlete to be treated like one. UK Healthcare, Orthopedic Surgery, and Sports Medicine. The power of advanced medicine.
In UK Sports Medicine, the official medicine provider of Prep Spin. We appreciate all they do for us here, and like all of our partners, you know, Ken's Autos, Kentucky Nebs, of course, Mingua Beef Jerky. And you guys are awesome. Thank you. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky. And we appreciate all they do for us here on the network as well. We're watching great crossing in Lexington Catholic. Dave Nurnberg was telling me commercials are loud, but I'm a lot under those commercials as far as volume goes. I'm going to crank my volume up a little bit, and I'll crank the commercials down a little bit, see if that helps. For you guys. I appreciate the feedback. A pitch in there for a strike. Bowles, the pitcher for Lexington Catholic, has come in, and he's got a full count now here at the plate against Molinix. Molinix fouls this one out of play. It's not going to be playable, so it was down that third base line, and giving chase over there was Doherty, but it was into the crowd. Crowd expands all the way down the left field line. There's a fence over there, and these guys are all down, standing up against the left field line. That's how many people are here. Big swing and a miss, a strikeout. Molinix down on strikes, and that's a big out there for Bowles. And here comes Micah Mullins to the plate. This is the heart of the lineup that's hurt Lexington Catholic tonight. Mullins is the young man that got the RBI that knocked in Molinix for the run. This ball fouled out of play. 0-2 the count. Mullins at the plate. Mullins RBI out tonight, and then a base hit as well. Facing Bowles here, though. And that pitch just missing. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the 6th inning of play. That pitch missing just off the plate. Right at the knees, but just off the plate, according to the home plate umpire, Scott Allison. So a big 2-2 count. This ball drilled out to center field, going back out there and making the catch is Cameron on the track. Mullins retired. He gave it a ride, though. Here comes Matt Lacey to the plate.
Number 8, Matt Lacey.
This guy went old school on his walk-up music. The pitch to Lacey in there for a strike. 2 down, top of the 6th inning of play. 1-0, great crossing with the lead. Matt Lacey at the plate. That pitch downstairs, 1-1 to count to Lacey. Lacey tonight a base hit and a ground out. Grounded out to shortstop his last at bat, got a base hit his first at bat. Bowles taking his time, high kick to the plate, that pitch inside the ball. So 2 balls, 1 strike. You heard Coach Statton down there, he said, good eye, Matt. 2 balls and a strike to count. Jarvis has allowed 2 hits in the ball game, and Lexington Catholic combined between Bowles and Rogers have allowed 6 base hits for great crossing. Three balls, 1 strike to count. This one's tagged out to right center field, and it's going to be caught. Cameron makes the play. Cameron quickly to it, got a good jump on it, makes the play, and that'll do it for great crossing there in the top of the 6th. We're going to go to the bottom of the 6th. Lexington Catholic, they've got 6 outs to get a run to tie it up at least. So they've got to get something happening right now with the bats. Can they do it? We'll find out after this message.
This is where worry turns into relief, where confusion turns into answers. This is where your family can turn to the experts for the big things and the little things. Extraordinary care is right here. UK Healthcare, the power of advanced medicine.
Again, tonight's coverage brought to you by Lexington Catholic High School. We appreciate all you guys. And, of course, Mingua Beach Jerky, UK Sports Medicine. But I wanted to do it free tonight for you guys. Just as a thank you. I've had a bad back down into the lower back, and it's been painful to get around this spring. I think basketball season really wore me out too, but it's been tough. And so the last week and a half, I've been really wanting to get out there and try to get some stuff done. And just as a thank you to you guys, I want to make sure we didn't do this on pay-per-view tonight like everybody wanted us to. Instead, we incur the cost on that just as a, hey, we love you guys and thank you for the opportunities type of thing. And Dave Nurnberg, best athletic director out there, appreciate you and all that you do for us here on the network. And hope to have you guys back on again in 2023 and 2024. We got football right ahead. And can't wait to cover the nights on the network during football season. 1-1 the count here at the plate. That pitch upstairs. 2 balls and a strike. Lexington Catholic at the plate. That's Cameron. He made the nice play in center field to end the top half of the inning. Cameron squares around the bunt, fouls this one off. So now he's going to have to be swinging at it as he's got a count of 2-2, and you can't bunt on a third. Can't bunt again, basically, because if you do, it will be called strike 3. Can't foul it off on a third attempt. So here we go. 2 balls, 2 strikes. pitch upstairs. Full count. Knights needing Cameron to get on here. He's the leadoff hitter. He's grounded out twice tonight. Both times to the second baseman, excuse me. This ball drilled out to right field. Going back is the right fielder out there, Molinix. Cameron has just hit a home run to tie this one up. Molinix was going back to the right field wall, and that one just creeped over the wall. Just creeped over it. We're all tied up. Cameron touches them all. There it was. Cameron took a fastball inside, drilled it, and it just creeped over the right field wall down along the corner. Molinix gave a heck of an effort over there, gave a leaping try at it, but it was over his head and over the yellow line. 1-1 the tie. What a moment for Cameron. Jenkins now going to step up to the plate.
Now batting number 2, Owen Jenkins.
Owen Jenkins. Jarvis still in the game. And Jenkins drills this one past the third baseman for a base hit. Knights bats have came alive here in this bottom of the 6th. Ty due up next. It's never, ever been a case of is it ever over for Lexington Catholic this season. They have hit the ball when they've needed to hit the ball. This time it's a late in the game type of situation. And they were down to their last 6 outs. Cameron ties it up. Tybe trying to add to it here with a runner on first with Jenkins. Nobody out. Bottom of the 6th. Gregalis on deck. Tybe at the plate. Jenkins on first base. And he took second base. I didn't get to see it because the window here in front of me. But Jenkins able to take second base. So he's in there safely. So now Lexington Catholic with a runner in scoring position. And Tybe will call time here at the plate. Tybe wearing number 3. Those blue and white jerseys of Lexington Catholic with Catholic across the chest. Iconic. Think about some of the Lexington Catholic greats that have put on those jerseys. Ben Revere comes to mind. What a great career he had. Got drafted and with the Minnesota Twins. Played with a couple major league clubs while he was in the majors. 1 ball, no strike to count. Again, nobody out. That pitch outside. Runner on second for the Knights. Bottom of 6. There's the 1-0. This one lifted out to right field. Coming in is Molinix. Makes the play, tagging and going to third is Lexington Catholic's runner out there. I believe it's still Jenkins. Yep, it is Jenkins. I figured that, him being a catcher, they might let somebody run for him so he can go put his shin guards back on, but he is running out there and doing an excellent job out of it. Tybe, a sacrifice fly to move the runner to third. And here's Gregalis with a chance for the go-ahead RBI here. Got a runner 85 feet away. Catholic could take the lead on a base hit. One down. They're going to walk him.
Did that ball get down or did he catch it? Got down? Right in front of him?
My apologies to you. I thought the young man in right field called the ball. He did not. It was a base hit. So you got bases loaded here now for Lexington Catholic. I had to double check again the view from where we're at here on the third base or on the first base line is not the greatest, but the ball got down for Lexington Catholic. And so bases are juiced for the Knights with nobody out, 0 outs. Here's the pitch. And DeGraff puts down a nice bunt. Safe at the plate. Lexington Catholic takes the lead. They had no chance to get DeGraff, so they went to the home. And Jenkins got a head start. He started heading home as soon as the pitcher got into the windup there. And his quickness helps Lexington Catholic take the lead 2-1 here in the bottom of the 6th. Still nobody out.
Now batting number 19, Jack Rayan.
Rayan at the plate. Catholic up 2-1 now. Nobody out. Bases still loaded. Cameron led off the bottom of the 6th with a home run shot to right field. Jenkins got a base hit after that. Tybe got a base hit after that. This ball drilled out to left field. The left fielder, Hoffman, will make the play. Lexington Catholic will run towards the plate on the catch out there, and Lexington Catholic up 3-1. Lexington Catholic up 3-1 now. 1 out.
Now batting number 11, Max Goddard.
Doherty up to the plate. Doherty struck out his last at bat. He's due. Flied out his first at bat. One down, bottom of the 6th. Lexington Catholic with runners on first and second. The bunt was down again. Catholic trying to run here, but Doherty's bunt goes foul. Oh, 0-1 to count. Again, one down, bottom of the 6th, Catholic up 3-1. Took them a while to get started here tonight, but once they have, they are rolling now. Greg Crossan would have 3 outs to work with to try to tie it up. If not, this one is over, and Lexington Catholic will be going to the state tournament. Count 0-2. Pitch inside a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sun setting over here. It's about past the roof over here to my left, which is the field house, kind of like for the football field here at Madison Central. Hope you guys are enjoying the coverage tonight. That pitch upstairs, a ball. Doherty at the plate. Decker on deck. This ball, chopper on the infield, could be two. One over to first and out. So you had a 6-4-3 double play. 6-4-3 double play turned by Great Crossan to get out of the inning. And that'll do it for Lexington Catholic. But 3 runs cross the plate. The Knights take the lead. They're 3 outs away for 11th Region Championship. 3 outs away from 11th Region Championship. Can they do it? You're going to find out when we return.
Girls like you aren't runners, they said. Well, I wasn't.
Let's go ahead and get some pictures of that knee, okay?
6 months, down the drain. Give up
Keep the rhythm going.
or get up.
Perfect.
Who's not a runner now?
You don't have to be an elite athlete to be treated like one. UK Healthcare, Orthopedic Surgery, and Sports Medicine. The power of advanced medicine.
Mingua Beef Jerky, the official game day snack of Prep Spin. We're in the top of the 7th inning of play here in Richmond, Kentucky. Don Richardson Field. Here they call it the Dom. And the field, amazing. This pitch down low. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Bowles trying to close this thing out for Lexington Catholic. Punch their ticket to the state tournament, which will be happening June 1st, 2nd, and 3rd for the first weekend, I believe. So looking forward to that. That's going to hit the batter. So Chase Coulter hit by a pitch. And Ben Lacey going to step back up. He's got 2 base hits in the ball game tonight. 2. But he hasn't faced Bowles yet. Scott Downs, head coach of Lexington Catholic, is going to come out here and talk with Brady Bowles. Just calm him down a little bit. Scott would know, spending all those years in the major leagues, playing with all those teams, Bowles is going to come out of the ball game, it appears. So we're going to have a closer come into the game for Lexington Catholic. We'll find out who that's going to be. Who is the closer for Lexington Catholic? Coming out to Timmy Trumpet. 17 for Lexington Catholic. 17 is going to be Sam's. So Sam's trying to close this thing out. Got a runner on first. Sam's throwing some heat in warm-ups. I think home plate umpire Scott Allison might be a little scared over there because he's in there watching this young man throw some heat. Sam's is all I got for the last name. So we can get you a first name.
Now batting number 23, Ben Lacey.
I'm looking it up right now. Jack Sams, sophomore right-handed pitcher. Jack Sams. In there for a strike. Lacey again 2 for 2 tonight. This time he's got a runner on first and represents the tying run for Great Crossing. Should he be able to cross the plate? This ball lifted foul out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Top of the 7th, Great Crossing. 3 outs left. The pitch upstairs. This ball down the first base line, foul. Bear with me on the camera shot here once again. Try to lighten it up for you, so you're going to see it pause for just a brief second, and then that's a lot better. Jack Sams, the new pitcher, Jack Sams. Is that what you? That pitch in there, strike 3. Sams sets down Lacey. And that's 1 down. Great Crossing down to 2 outs left. Lacey just joins Sam's club. That's what we're going to call these strikeouts. Is Jack Sams with every strikeout is signing them up for a membership to Sam's Club. Not that Sam's Club, his Sam's Club. Still runner on first over here for Great Crossing. That pitch in there for a strike right at the knees. Shout out to T-Mobile, where the hotspot's held up tonight. Big time. That pitch in there, strike 2. 0-2 the count. Sam's throwing fire. Goes back to this one, fouled out of play, giving chase over there. The third baseman, Doherty, could not make the play. DeGraff also coming over trying to make the play. It was just beyond where they could reach. A lot of foul territory here, too, here in Richmond at Madison Central. This ball down the first base line. Gregales throws, turns, fires to second. Back over to first. It is a double play. Lexington Catholic has just won the 11th Region Baseball Championship. It was an unorthodox 3-6-3 double play. That's what it was. 3-6-3 double play to end this game. Lexington Catholic, your 11th Region champs, going to head to Counterclock Stadium. I don't know what they call it anymore, but that's where they're going to play the first weekend. And so Lexington Catholic heading to the ship, the championship. Well, not heading to the ship. They're heading to the state tournament for a chance to win the ship. But they win the 11th region championship here tonight over Great Cawson. A final score 3-1. Catholic, their bats late in this one. But they came on at the right time. I mean, that's just the bottom line. They waited to the 6th inning to do it, but they did it. Lexington Catholic, your 11th region baseball champions. I think I've said that quite a few times already. And look at, Dave Nurnberg in office over there. Look at all these championships this guy's won already as athletic director. My goodness. Scott Downs enjoys his first regional championship as head coach of Lexington Catholic. Greg Crossan put up a good game. Jarvis was outstanding up until the 6th inning, and then the bats came alive for the Knights. They found a way. See the guys celebrating out here. There's going to be a tournament trophy presentation and stuff like that after this game. I'm going to keep it live here so you guys can listen in on that. And then after the game's over with, after the announcements are over with, I'm going to head back to Lexington and we'll get ready for the state baseball tournament. We'll have that on Prep Spin. Now, those games will be pay-per-view, and we'll have those for you guys starting on June 1st, I believe, is the first day of that. So we will have that whole tournament. So make sure you guys tune in. I think it's going to be, I want to say it's $14.95 is what the KHSA wants us to charge for that. I'll post that on Twitter leading up to it after we get all the schedule for all the games, and then we'll post it on there and then get that out to the masses. And but we will have coverage, and it will be better than tonight's coverage, certainly with the camera. This was just a temporary setup here tonight for us, just trying to get it out there for you guys. But when we're over there at both UK and at both Counterclock, I keep wanting to call it the Legends. That's why I keep stuttering on that. Is I was always used to calling it Whitaker Bank Ballpark. Never could call it Wild Health Field Ballpark. That just never stuck with me. I always called it Whitaker Bank Ballpark. Downs gets the Gatorade all over him. Great moment there for Lexington Catholic baseball. Hey, I know it took us all season to get you a game on, but we got the big one on tonight, and we'll have your state tournament run on as well. And congratulations to all you guys, especially the seniors on the team. It's a great way to go out on top. Still got work to do, though. That state tournament, you guys could do it. I really believe you guys could do it with the draw that the region got. Matter of fact, let's look and see. think we could pull this up. Yeah, June 1st is the Raceland is going to be Lexington Catholic's opponent. So Lexington Catholic will play Raceland in the first game. And that's going to be at the Counterclocks Field. And let's see if they don't have a time on there yet, I don't believe. Nope, they do. 8:30 p.m. At 8:30 p.m. on June 1st, tune in to Prep Spin if you can't make it out to the game versus Raceland. We will have that game here for you live on the network. Pay-per-view, probably $14.95, but we will have it for you. Congratulations to Lexington Catholic tonight. They are your regional champions of a tough, very tough 11th region. And also congratulations, Great Crossing Softball. They are the 11th region champions, and we'll go to UK to play that. And for you Great Crossing fans out there, we will have softball on the network as well, the state tournament. So didn't forget you guys either. But let's listen in here, see who all made the all-tournament team and the presentation of the 11th Region Championship and the runner-up trophies.
Madison Central Athletics would like to thank Lexington Catholic, Franklin County, Scott County, Lexington Sayre, Madison Southern, and Great Crossing and Dunbar for a great 2023 11th Region Tournament. At this time, Madison Central Athletic Director Robert Cooksey will be presenting your tournament awards. First, please congratulate your 2023 11th Region Baseball runner-up, the Warhawks of Great Crossing. And now, please congratulate your champions of the 2023 11th Region Baseball Tournament, the Knights of Lexington Catholic High School. And now for our 11th Region All-Tournament team. From Franklin County, Landon Sparks. From Dunbar, Scott Kendrick. From Scott County, Paul Garner. From Madison Southern, Hayden Kane. From Madison Central, Parker Mullins. From Madison Central, Daniel Bauer. From Lexington Sayre, Grady Johnson. From Lexington Sayre, Graham Johnson. From Great Crossing, Nathan Bevan. From Great Crossing, Caleb Morrison. From Great Crossing, Peyton Mullenix. And from Lexington Catholic, Owen Jenkins. From Lexington Catholic, Pierre Kaufman. From Lexington Catholic, Cody Decker. And your 11th Region MVP, Griff Cameron. Your 2023 11th Region team.
That's going to do it for us here tonight. Want to thank Madison Central for all their hospitality here tonight, especially the public address announcer here in the press box. I appreciate all his help tonight, help getting us started and everything. And congratulations again go out to Lexington Catholic, the 11th Region champions. And we'll see you guys at the state tournament. So long, everybody.